Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. ICN families, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are staying healthy. So, inshallah, today's verse is in Surah Baqarah, Surah number 2, verse number 26. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله لا يستحيي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not shy away from giving parables or examples of something similar to a mosquito or something even more insignificant than that. فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم. As for those who believe, they know that this is from their Lord. وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا. As for those who disbelieve, they ask, what does Allah intend with giving such parables and such examples? يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا. He misguides many with these parables, these examples, and he guides many with these examples. وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين. And he does not misguide with these examples except for the defiantly disobedient. So what happened was a group of Jewish people came to the Prophet ﷺ, a group of the Yahud. They came to the Prophet ﷺ and they asked him, why does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give examples in the Quran of such insignificant animals, small little things like the flies, mosquitoes, the bees, ants, right? These are all things that are mentioned in the Quran. Right, in one place in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mentions about flies. Right? That if the flies were to take something away from them, they would be completely powerless to take it back from that tiny little insect. So they objected to the Prophet ﷺ, and this verse was revealed in response to that. Essentially, first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving a response to their objection, which is that when there's something that is insignificant or even detestable that's being discussed in the first place, in this situation, shirk, right? Many of these examples Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving are about shirk and polytheism. So that the subject matter itself is detestable, is insignificant. So it doesn't defy laws of eloquence or even logic to use small examples for detestable things. So you're talking about something detestable, then you can use detestable examples, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's the first off, Allah responds to that there's nothing wrong with it because it's appropriate to the subject matter. But the other thing that's important is, then towards the end Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يُضِلُّ بِهِ كَثِيرًا وَيَهْدِي بِهِ كَثِيرًا. That, He guides and misguides many through these examples. There are many things in this world that you can think of. When you look at them, there are some people that will look at these things and they will just fall head over heels. And they'll do whatever they can to have these things because they know and they understand the value. And then yet there are other people, they'll see those same exact things and they won't even, turn around and give it a second look. And, so for example, there are people who, when the early, when Apple first came out with its stocks, some people thought, wow, this is revolutionary. I gotta definitely invest in this money, in this company. And those people who did, they reaped the rewards, right? And there were others at that time who thought, you know what? I'm not taking a risk on this. So there are many things in this world like that. And the Quran is no different. There are those people who will read the Quran, And when they read the Quran, they immediately see the value, the depth, the richness that it has, and how it can really enhance their experience on this planet, on this earth. And there are others, and those are the people who will be guided, inshallah. And then there are those people who will see the Quran, and they will just see it as something insignificant, and they won't bother giving any extra attention. For the Muslim, the lesson is very important. That when you see something, it may seem like it's something insignificant, it might seem like something that's not very important. Don't sell it short. Don't ignore it. Give it a chance. Give it a chance, because you don't know that one thing that you may overlook, or that you may sell short or ignore, later on you may regret that you didn't give it its chance. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us all searching for the truth. May Allah enable us to find it in whatever way, shape or form it may be in, and never make us mahrum from the truth. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.